Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Run Your Day podcast, another episode here with Dan Hafner. Welcome into today's show, my friends. Today's topic is this: circling the wagons. As always, thank you all for joining. So, today's topic, I'll try to be a little bit briefer today, but today's topic, circling the wagons. If you think back to... You guys remember when we were in school, we learned a lot about the Oregon Trail, the little game that you played and everything on like those old PCs and basically the entire concept of how we manifest destiny, the whole concept there of moving from the East Coast to the West Coast back in the day when America was expanding, right? And you had all these families that would go out in these Conestoga wagons and blaze a trail and basically just move out there, set up shop, and stake their claim to land, and that was the deal, right? Now, along that journey, I wasn't there, but I can assume at some point, there may have been someone, or at least, real natural threats, disasters, floods, storms, and also predators, such as wolves, right? And if you think about, this concept of circling the wagons, predators that hunt in packs, they, you can almost imagine it like a movie scene, right? Wolves surrounding a wagon and just kind of circling, glancing in, looking at what they're about to attack, what they're about to kill, what they're about to devour in the form of humans. Now, this is kind of a morbid scene I'm painting for you here, so I'm going to try to back off a little bit and kind of apply this to a different concept in that, we as human beings can kind of circle the wagons, if you will, in our own lives. We might have a goal or a target in mind, or something that we're working towards or we want to achieve, whatever it might be in whatever domain of our life. And we know what it is we want. We know what it is that it takes to get that thing. But we continue to circle the wagons, right? Why do you see someone that's been in the same position for 5 years? Why do you see someone that's been with the same person that they shouldn't be with for way too long? Why do we continue to be complacent? Why do you see all these things in your life every day? Not only in yourself, but in other people, right? It's this circling the wagon mentality. It's this kick the can down the road mentality. Oh, we'll get to it eventually. I'll get to that eventually. This is good enough for now. I don't want to rock the boat. I'm afraid to change. I don't really care. Things are good right now. It's okay. Right? That's bullshit. Like, it just straight up is. Because I used to live this way too. I did. Like, I would kick the can down the road. I still can identify areas in my life where I'm still kicking the can down the road. And I don't think we ever can purge this fully from just us being human nature, but you can learn to deal with it and you can learn to attack, right? Like those wolves attacking in the night, and instead of circling the wagons and continually just putting things off and procrastinating and just being like, oh, I'll get to this the next time, or, I missed my chance here, but I'll go whenever the time's right, or whenever this is like, the time's never right for anything, right? Like, do you realize that? Like, the time will never be opportune for anything that you want to do. It might not be the opportune time to get in a relationship. It might not be the opportune time to start getting back in shape. It might not be the opportune time to start a business or take a new job or switch positions or take that promotion or whatever situation that you're in, right? Conditions are never perfect, ever. Conditions are never perfect. Like, I even compare it to hunting. I don't hunt really much anymore just because of work getting in the way a lot of times, but I still love to hunt. And conditions are rarely perfect. Like, you never really get the ideal day. It's always either too warm, too cold, too windy, too quiet, too loud. Like, there's a bunch of different factors, right? So conditions are never perfect, but what is up the decision we have to make and the actions that we have to take are taking action and doing something and attacking and going forward regardless of imperfect conditions, right? Stop circling the wagons and waiting for the absolute perfect opportune time, the planets to align, everything to come together in order to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Like the conditions will never be perfect. That's part of my principle and lesson for today, right? Like the conditions for whatever we want will never be ideal. It's just the truth. There's always going to be something. There's always an excuse you can find. You'll see this in other people, right? You'll find that people just continually come up with excuses, continually kick the can down the road when you know and you can see it more clearly than them. Right in front of their face is the opportunity they've been wanting for so long, or the relationship opening that they've been wanting for so long. And they don't even see it because they're so obsessed with this. Everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be, absolutely opportune. And what this does is it puts us in this perpetual state of just longing for more and never being able to actually have anything and obtain anything. And it's a painful place. It sucks. I've been there. I'm still there at points. But, you learn to get out of it. You learn to take action. You learn to say, anything is better than nothing, right? Like, at least done is better than perfect. Something that is just taking action towards something and just doing something, even if it's not technically the right thing at that moment to do, it's still better than freezing. It's better than no action at all. Because if you take no action at all, where are you? You're still in the same place you were. At least if you take action, even if you fail, you did something, you moved forward, you learned. And then you can course correct and go back and do the thing that, might be the better thing. But if you just continue to take no action, you continue to circle the wagons with whatever you're trying to do, you'll never get anywhere. You'll never get anywhere, and you'll be stuck in the same exact place that you are right now. And it's just facts. It's just facts. So my question for you today is, where in your life are you circling a wagon? What is the wagon that you are continually circling? What is the can you're continually kicking down the road? Whatever metaphor you want to use. There's something in your life that you're not attacking. You're not just taking action towards, even if it's imperfect, even if it's inopportune, and just going forward. So that's my question for you today. I really hope you guys, dive into this one. If you really identify something, there is definitely something there that you can do and you can take imperfect action towards and actually make progress. So that's going to wrap up today's show. As always, thank you all for joining. Really appreciate you guys coming on here every day. Dan Hafner signing off. Make it a great rest of your day, my friends.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.